Darren here. Today I would like to bring you one of the huge land at Kingsley Hills, Putra Heights, Subang Jaya. Let's check the place out. Right now we are outside of the unit, so just a very brief introduction. This is we're at Kingsley Hills, right? Semi-D. So this is a freehold individual title. Built up is about 6,800 square feet. Land area about 7,200 square feet. Right. Maintenance fee is about 300 ringgit. Per month, right? 300 ringgit per month. So obviously here will be the car porch area already. So you can park approximately maybe about 4 small car or maybe the 5th one right at the side. Yeah, right at the side. So this is a semi-D. So that's why we have a bit of the land right at the side here. Right now, this is one of the few unique unit whereby at the back you are not facing any neighbor. Now coming here, we will have your foyer already. Some people actually push up the main door at the front so that they can do a shoe cabinet right at the side here, or they do the shoe cabinet right at the side here instead. Right now, it'll be greeted by this huge door. Coming inside will actually be your dining space, right? Dining space. So that will be your dining space already. So this dining space is able to look down towards the living room area. So I'll do some interior design, how it looks like, you know, with all the furniture, as well. It comes with the high ceiling, right? It comes with the high ceiling. Here will be the dry kitchen, right? Dry kitchen. And before we move anything further, here we have a powder room. So immediately after the main entrance, your visitor, if they need to use it, they can use it right here instead, without going through another people's bedroom, right? And right at the side here, we have a decent sized balcony overlooking towards the view, right? This is the view right at the back, right at the back. Okay. And with the dry kitchen, your wet kitchen is situated right behind here. This is your wet kitchen. So excuse for the things. Yeah, this is some of the cleaner things. They will remove it away. So here will be the wet kitchen. And of course, near towards the wet kitchen, there will be a maid's area. So one of this is a maid's room. This is a linen room. Linen room meaning the maid can iron the clothes. And here would be the maid's toilet, right? If it's locked, so that's why I can't really show you. Okay, so every unit here comes with their own private lift. Right, this is the private lift. This one is able to capacity about 400 kg, which is about close to about 5 people. So it goes all the story. Okay, so here we have your second living area already, and this overlooks towards the dining area. Right, dining area. There's another balcony right at the side here. Another balcony. So your main master actually situated at the back of the unit. And just take a look how high is the ceiling. So you can do some interior design, how it looks like. One is properly furnished. And this is the view you are getting, yeah, from the master. So you're not, you have this permanent view. You're not facing any neighbor. Right, let's check out how high is this ceiling for this master. Additional windows right at the top there, so the extra light can actually come in. Here will be your walk-in wardrobe, right? A very decent sized walk-in wardrobe, and here would be the master bathroom. Now I do reckon, right, I understand that this glass is frosted, but you can do a dust clear one, so that when you switch on the switch, it can become less opaque or clear, so you can look through the view down below. Right, view down below. Those for him and for her. Yeah. shower screen all already been done up already. I always tell my client, right, those property that are built before the COVID, the developer actually used a slightly better type of material, whereby you get steel railing, shower screen all provided. Of course, the main one is the property is using the red brick, right? So after the COVID, when the property is after it was built after COVID, so the time materials cost has increased. So a lot of them, the developer opt for just slightly cheaper, less quality material. For example, instead of red brick, they will use sand brick, but sand brick is hotter, and then it's not as strong compared to red brick. Yeah, so this is one thing you have to know. Right, so once coming towards the master, let's go towards the second bedroom and just take a look how high the ceiling is of this second bedroom. Even we have developer has done, or the architect has actually done extra window, so more light actually can come in. And for the second bedroom, you get to enjoy a decent sized balcony, right? Decent sized balcony. So you'll be overlooking the bungalow land. So next time they will build the bungalow right at the front here. Right, not only that side have window, this side also we also have the window, and here they add an additional window so that you have a little bit of the view. I believe this is for the aircon compressor because this one cannot be open. Second bedroom's toilet, yeah, very decently sized, shower screen all has been provided. And here will be the third bedroom. The third bedroom is a slightly bigger size, just a slight one. And here will be the bathroom. Yeah, which is almost the same size. The bedroom size is a little bit bigger. Right, a bit bigger. Now, if you're the type of person that perhaps you need another balcony, so you can see there's a car porch here. You can open it up, put some like this one, like this neighbor, right? The car porch light, they lit up the glass panel, so you can have a balcony. Yeah, this is for your third bedroom. Third bedroom. So once coming down from just now the dining and kitchen space, you will be greeted with this living room. Yeah, so again it comes with a double volume ceiling for this living room, and I just want to show you it has a huge balcony. So this is the view we are getting. Right, so this is the view of it. So one thing to note that the windows are already, some of them are already filtered, yeah, so that's why it's a little bit darker. So I'll do some interior design, how it looks like once the living room is properly furnished. And we have a +1 room here. Yeah, total we have 3 plus 3 rooms. So this is one of them. Another one is a maid's room. Another one is also same multi-purpose room, right? But of course, if you prefer this is a bit too much segregation, I reckon that you can knock off this wall. Then you can imagine how wide is this living room space already, right? Or you want a segregation whereby here more towards a formal living room, here will be informal. That will be doable as well. Yeah, both sides also come with the own balcony, but it's not accessible. Okay, also very high ceiling. This one overlooks towards the dining space. Okay, so we have another empty space here. You can maybe do another like living room space. So this unit is actually very good for actually you have like multi-generation family here. One floor can be for one of the children, the other floor for the parents. Alright, so this will be the 4th bedroom. Okay, a very decent size 4th bedroom. And here will be the 4th bedroom toilet. Right, 4th bedroom toilet. So I just want to show you. It's underneath it already. Now you see there's a frame is already there, right? The main foundation. You actually can extend it if you feel that this room is a bit too small or you need a bigger room. You can do an extension there, right? So this is the side view, and this one is an additional window. So actually, a lot of light can actually come in towards this unit. Right, 4th bedroom. Here will be the 5th bedroom. Okay, so here will be just a little bit darker because because it's semi-D, right? We are stick towards the neighbor. So here we don't have much window already. Here, again, same thing. You can do an extension. You can see the frame foundation is there already. You can push up the room to make it bigger if you want to. Right, place for aircon compressor. 5th bedroom, bathroom. Yeah, very similar to the other bedrooms. And last but not least, let's go towards the bottom floor. So here right now, the bottom floor, so you can see all the lift can access throughout all the floor here. And we have the 3rd multi-purpose room. Okay, of course, again, if you want a wider space, you don't want segregation, just remove the wall here, cover it up, and you have a huge foyer. Yeah, you have a huge foyer instead. One of my client, they mentioned that the wife actually requires a huge kitchen, so they actually purposely bought the unit, transformed it into a kitchen and a dining space. Yeah, kitchen and a dining space. So what I meant is whereby this part also you cover up, knock off this wall, so you can have a huge, if you want to have a multi-purpose area, a huge squarish space. Yeah, squarish space. And let's head towards the garden. The garden here is about 7,200 square feet of land area. So you can see this land here. So underneath there's plenty of space, right? If you want to do storeroom or additional room, you can actually do so. Yeah, we have plenty of space. So okay, so this is another space whereby according to the brochure, this is more towards your gym exercise machine area. So this is where you can pull it. You can pull it. The neighbor actually has the same layout as ours, right? The same layout. Now, one thing to note, this is, imagine how huge is your land is, right? So just like the neighbor, if you want to fence it up, you can also fence up. But the whole thing here, until there is a small drainage, right? As you have to leave about 10 feet of the small drainage, right? Then that will be your land area here. So this is where the 7,000 square feet land area come from. So perhaps you can do another staircase. Just if you want to do a spiral one, go down there. And here we have a huge land. You want to do a swimming pool or huge plantation area, you can do so, right? Something like how the next door tenant has did it. Yeah, something similar. So for today, if you're interested in this particular semi-D, do give our listing manager a call, like, share and subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't done so, you can visit our website called www.propertyai.com.my, where we have all 100 genuine listings across Glen Marie, Subang Jaya, Putra Heights and Subway. Thanks a lot.